Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning.
Hello.
Good evening,
Yeah,
Visha.
Evening.
Indo
Hello.
Vision.
yeah. So you
Hi.
guys practiced. What do you think after the first day? Anything changed? Do you think that it's now you can write better content than before?
Absolutely. It took me the whole day, but gee whiz, it was so well worth it and so eye-opening. Indrodip, I'm so grateful because it's just given me, even though I've been battling with social media, I've just been so motivated to just get it done, I did it messy anyway. You know what I'm saying? I just did it, and I'm very proud of myself.
Okay. Anyone you want to share something after the day one?
Yes, it was very, how to say, easy and with good quality. I tried with my personal story and without it, and I like most this version without my personal story. I don't know. Probably I may choose another part of my personal story next time, but so it's very, very good. I like it. I'm very grateful.
Okay. Okay, so now you learn the fundamental how to write content. This is a typical process that most of us, like a copywriter, like a coaches that use. But one thing I hope you guys understand that still this is a bit robotic. Still, it's not very much human centric. Anyone notice that? It's still not human centric yet. Still it's not will convert people. So how can we make it better? Even I never shared it purposefully yesterday because I wanted you guys to practice first, because this is the first step to learn. The second step that we will do, without the second step, it's not possible without the skipping the first step, day one. Now the more we improve our prompt quality, the more chances that we will write more better content. So this is the only one rule. So let's understand how can we improve our prompt quality. So let's share my screen. Just a second. By the way, I'm pretty sure that all of you have one common question, that is, should we use ChatGPT or anything else? But trust me, all the things are basically same. It doesn't really matter you're going to use ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, or anything else. It's basically same. But we will learn to understand the ChatGPT because this is the most common the AI model that we are currently using. So yesterday uh, prompt that we used, that is, I wrote it here. Um, um, so let me just check. I think I shared it on the community. Yeah, this one. So this is our yesterday's original prompt. Now here is another thing that I added later, that is the criticality. That's the one thing always remember, that the criticality is very important. Why this is so critical? Before even creating the content. Now, this is, you can say it's content creation. Some people mention that like the more you give the reason why it should write a better content, the more easier it will be to deliver those contents. For example, when we learned that the mentor taught us that you should write something that is very extremely important. For example, he wrote that if you're not able to write that great content, I may not able to pay my next month rent because my life depend on this one post. So this kind of reasoning, the more you give the reason, the more chances it will create more better content. So this is the criticality reason. Now, how can we make it, how can we improve it? So we use the same format here that we used. So first we use the role. So here, I'm going to use the copy and load it here. So you are my, now we are going to change that you are my not elite copywriter anymore. So I just remove the whole thing here. Best, you are the best prompt engineer in best prompt engineer in the world. So I'm trying to make it short. Context, giving it the context. Help me to recreate from prompt below. Please below to the prompt below. We just drop it down, and here is the prompt. So this is the prompt, and so I can write just down because we are seeing most of the thing already saying here. So if I just enter, let's see what kind of prompt it will help us to create. So now it's creating much better prompts. Now, elite conversion copywriter role. You are my elite copywriter, fusion of Gary Hilbert, raw persuasion, and you don't write content, you write triggers. Your mission: turn words into revenue and emotion into motion. Now, do you think it's much better prompt than the originally we wrote? What do you think? Now we can try it, of course. So here is I will copy everything. And I'll try a new ChatGPT model. So completely fresh model. So this one I wrote. And here is the topic that I have to give. Now we can use the same topic that we use, or do you want me any of your topic? If you want to share any of, so let's start with one topic only that we tried yesterday. You don't need 10,000 followers to make $10,000 month. So this is our topic. Do you think it's much better content than the yesterday we wrote? That was the yesterday version. Yeah, that was the yesterday we wrote. $10,000 a month. She's going to that person. Another perfect life in our feed, smiling face, another shiny success story. It was short, but this one is much depth. And we added like story section, desire section. Of course, we'll remove those lines. But if I post it or if someone posts it, definitely will attract some people. What do you think? Yeah. So now try it for your own.
And what, Indrodip, what did you change only? Did you only change you are the best prompt engineer?
Yes. So I only added this thing. So you are the best prompt.
That's it.
Yeah. And context helped me to recreate the prompt below. So I shared the prompt and it recreated the entire prompt So whenever you are trying to write something, always remember that reverse engineer the prompt. We call the prompt engineering. So if you reverse engineering the prompt, then it will create much better prompt than the previous prompt. Everything that we are typing is prompt. It's called the prompt. So now, if you recreate the prompt, it will create much better result. Whatever the situation that you are using, it doesn't really matter, to be very honest. So you have to re-engineering it, reverse engineering the whole process. Now, if you're in your computer, try it, and then we may move forward. And let me know what you think. And another thing I also want to mention that this is the one mistake that I'm seeing that a lot of people are doing. That is, there is a lot of like emojis in your content. Don't use any kind of emojis. That's the one thing that is really important, because that's what the people will understand that immediately it's AI generated content. And if it's AI generated content, people will not respect you. So make sure that you are removing all the emojis and if possible, this long dashes. It's called the long dashes. So remove all the long dashes and all the emojis to make it so people can understand that you wrote it on your own. So don't need to share anyone that it's AI generated content. I'm teaching you, but you guys, that's your job. It's telling people that you wrote it on your own. So this is a kind of like a secret. So that's how we do it. We use the copywriting, the structure it in a proper way. That is the same thing, the process that we used for the last 1 years, and the generated all the sales all through the content, all the $100,000 that we generated in less than 1 year using the same content idea. So this have a huge potential. If you listen, if you read, and if you follow the process, you can attract a lot of people. Now, another problem that a lot of people asked me after yesterday, that I'm not ready. What should I do? That I'm not ready for the coaching yet. I'm not ready for the I don't have any payment setup. I don't have any email automation and anything. So how can we, what should I do? Should I post it or should I avoid it right now? Now, if you are feeling this problem, this is one of the most common problems, to be very honest. Now, when I started, so last year when I started, so after a few transactions, Stripe suspend my account. Stripe, the payment gateway that we use. So Stripe suspend my account after a few days later due to some kind of like a technical reason. Then I don't have any other way to accept payment. But so many people were interested to join my program. Then what should I do? I didn't panic. There is other platforms are already there. Now this called the Wise and like Payoneer, a different platform to accept payments. But the Wise to accept international payments, since my customer are mostly from all over the globe, so it's very difficult to use an alternative payment than Stripe. The Wise, now the problem is the Wise is a bank to bank transfer, and it's very difficult, to be very honest. It will typically need sometimes even registered 20 to 30 minutes, the time taking process. But that's what I did when the Stripe suspended. But when you just started, don't focus about those posts is just for the building relationship. Those posts are not designed to conversions. Those posts about telling your life story. Those posts are building relationship with your audience. So I'm telling you, try to create those posts. Even the payment gateway is not ready, even that there is no email software, the email system, the delivery model is not ready. That's totally fine. So that's why I'm recommending try to create those posts. Try to do it like maybe you can start with like 3 times a week. That's the ideal way to get started, to be very honest. Now, you can increase the number of posts later. So this is mostly all about ChatGPT. Now, another thing is very important now to understand what kind of model should we use in our daily life. Like, so for example, there is so many option nowadays. For example, we have Claude, we have Grok, we have ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, a lot of option. So which option should we choose? This is a really difficult question, to be very honest. Now, few platform, if you use all of them, then you understand that some platform are actually better. For example, Claude is better for long form content writing. For example, ebook, you are writing some kind of like story. So Claude is much better for long form copywriting. It's Claude.ai. But ChatGPT is good for the day-to-day conversation. Gemini is good for the story and image generation, video generation. Grok is good for the coding. But how do you know like which platform should you use? So for that, we have one software that will tell us like which software should you use. Now, you don't have to open it regularly. I'm just giving you for the demo purpose. So there is also the website called the OpenRouter. Now, OpenRouter is basically create ranking every week. So you can see like which AI model is working. Most people are working. So Grok code first one is 1.18 trillion tokens that use one message. So you are writing something, I put enter, that is one token. So 1.1 trillion token is the like people used this week. So this is a weekly ranking. This is owned by this company owned by Claude. This is OpenAI, Google, Meta, Llama. And so here is the weekly. Let me just check. So yeah, this is a category ranking. This is a weekly or monthly category writing. So for example, which category you are in. So for example, you are part of maybe marketing. So which model people are using most? So people are using Grok, Claude. Now ChatGPT is nowhere in the top 10 list. So, but it's not like you shouldn't use ChatGPT. People are using it. It's a trending software right now. So what is the trending software? Is Grok is trending, DeepSeek is trending, Claude is trending, Gemini 2.5 Flash is a paid software. It's trending right now. This is a language section. And so this is the marketing. So for example, you are writing the legal content. So for the legal, Gemini 2.5. Yeah, Gemini 2.5. 2.5 Flash, 2.5 Elite, GTP OSS 120B. That was a GTP 4. That's a previous version, but it's a bit technical. I'm just trying to tell you those softwares there's so many software and so many options we have. So literally you can choose anything you want. It doesn't really matter which one you want to use. You can use the same for everything. Now, this is a typical understanding that what we are doing. Now we have to move to the next part, that is we focus on the research. So for example, one of the most common problem that we face before creating courses, before creating videos, before writing content, or maybe creating ebooks, digital product, that is one of the biggest problem that we face is the research. How can we do the research? The typical research typically take like, so for example, you are creating an ebook or maybe you are creating a course. The typical research can take around like 7 to 14 days. That's an average time frame that typically we saw in our past in companies we worked with, we saw like with our clients and everyone. So for example, even if you're creating a videos, YouTube videos, and the research mostly take a lot of time. The most of the YouTubers, are spend most of the time to research their topic. So they have a dedicated research team to research the topic. So what kind of people are creating and how can we make it better? Even previously back in 2019, when I used to do blogging and all, the most of the time we spend on researching. So not last month, but in probably in August, one of my client want to create a full course. Now, course is a full course, mean it will be typically 8 to 10 hour course. So she's the first time she wanted to do it. So the typical research time, generally it will take, from the research to shoot and everything, will take generally 10 to 14 days time period for the new people. Not for the old people, for who have already some experience creating courses. But for the new who never created any course, it typically take a month, even sometime even 2 months. And some people, even it's a so lengthy process, some people give up on the middle. So they don't want to do it because it's a too hard, too technical, too detailed. Like, what should I do? I don't know what should I do. So I think Angela is not here. Yeah. So she did the whole research and everything under one night and launch the entire course of 8 hours to 10 hours course in under 2 days. The research that we did through the model that we used, that I will show you within a few minutes. But I want to give you the context why this is so game changing and people are jumping into those things now. Now, one thing to understand here is very crucial to understand that those are ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok that we are using. This is called the models. That's mean those are the brain of a computer, of a supercomputer. But those are the brain, those are extremely powerful. You can't create on your own. You can't create a brain. You need billion of dollars to create a brains like that. But there are some tools who can do things for you. It's called the agents. It's called the AI agents. AI agent is designed to do task on your behalf. For example, yesterday we were recording the session. After the session, you received an email notification from Loom within like 15-20 minutes, I guess. That the process that we did using the Loom AI agents, within 15 minutes, the recording shoot to your email address, your registered email address. How we do it? We didn't do it manually. It's not possible to send everyone like 20 to 22 people registered, and we can't possible to send everyone the link of the yesterday's recording. How we did it? We did it through the AI agent. Now, AI agent can solve a lot of your problem. AI agent can solve, you want to send an email to someone, you can, through the AI agent can help you to do that. You want to call someone, you want to book like an appointment to a salon or restaurant, AI agent can do that. Now, AI agent is a bit tricky here. It's important to remember that AI agent, it's not simple. The AI agent, to create a dedicated AI agent for yourself, you need an understanding of software engineering, Python, and a lot of different things like machine learning and all of this. But we were not going something very technical today, as we promised. We will use something that is simple to use, and we can use it in our daily life without knowing anything about the software engineering or machine learning or anything others. So the name of the software is called GenSpark AI. It's a super agent. It's a super agent. That's mean that GenSpark is connected with all the AI models, whatever the model is available. It could be ChatGPT, it could be Gemini, Grok, everything. Now, Now, what the GenSpark is doing, GenSpark is connecting every single model and now creating and delivering things that you want to do. For example, you can send an email directly from here. If I just say, if I connect with my email, Google Suite, my Gmail, that I can send email directly from here. I just have to say this thing in here. I just have to talk to with it, and I can send the email to the person, to anyone. I can create anything I want, and we don't have to do we don't have to go to ChatGPT or Gemini or anything else, because we don't know, because ChatGPT can't do it for you, or Gemini can't do it for you. Gemini can't send you the email from your behalf. ChatGPT can do it. So that's why we call the super agent called the GenSpark. GenSpark is a Chinese company. For example, we have Google. Google is one of the largest search engine company. China have their own search engine company. So Google is banned in China. And so China has created their own own search engine for their own country. So this company is created the GenSpark. GenSpark is one of the fastest growing super agent company. There is a few others or more, but those are more technical. So how can we use GenSpark for our research? So for example, now we use the same type in prompt engineering that we used yesterday. So for example, now I want to, for example, now what should we do? What we want to create a video, for example. And to create a video, so any topic, it could be any topic. So we will focus on anything else apart from the business coaching. Maybe we'll focus on the law of attraction. Now, law of attraction is a very trendy topic, by the way, nowadays. And if we want to create a video, how to create visualization, this is one of the most trending topic right now in this, like in the top category in the past 1 or 2 years, how to create visualization videos. I'm going to teach people how to visualize within the next 5 minutes. Now, to create the video, I need to watch at least 15-20 videos, what the top creators are doing and how can I make it better. All right, this is how we do research. But that's not now. We have a super agent who will do all the research from our behalf. So how we'll do it? So let's write the prompt that we used somehow yesterday. So here's the prompt I'm writing: be the best manifestation coach in the world, like so I have to give some names. So for example, the biggest name in the manifestation world is, for example, Dr. Joey Dispenza, Jack Canfield, some of the biggest YouTubers, for example, Aaron Doughty, and few peoples are here who create this kind of videos. And we want our model to think like them. So some of the biggest name. So we want that our model should think, behave, and research like them. So I'm using like Dr. Joe. Dispenza, Jack Canfield, and manifestation. Now here's a word that I'm using: researchers. This is a new word that I'm using. I didn't use it yesterday. Why researcher? Because researcher is a word that give you more research understanding. So for example, I'm doing a research on a topic. If I use a researcher, so it will think like a researcher. So that's why I'm using the word topic, the researcher. researcher in the world who is based on research and open data. Okay, so I define the role. Now I'm going to define the context. I want to create a viral create viral video on my YouTube channel on visualization technique. Visualization technique, but I don't want to copy anyone. I want you to create a script that is unique, while you learn and model from the best manifestation coaches in the world. This will be my first YouTube video, so it is very critical for me that it goes to as many as possible, because otherwise I will be demotivated to make videos in the future. So this is a common problem that we all face. Like, so for example, we just create a video and no one watched. So one or two people just watched. So we always feel demotivated, right? So we don't want to do it again. So it's thing happen with all of us. So I'm just giving it the context that, so it take the research very seriously. The future. Okay, so I wrote the context, and the second thing is, now I'm giving the task. Now this is the task that I'm giving. Now create a powerful visualization technique for me with a viral hook line by doing research on the top highest viral videos on YouTube based on how to do visualization. Watch. Okay. So now the task that we defined, now what we do, the rules, the boundaries. So we have to give that rules. If we don't give the rules, that it will not follow the guideline. So maybe it will not the perfect. It will not become the like a perfect the script that we are currently looking for. So boundary that I want to give, I want you to study and make a script based on only those videos have at least 1 million views. I don't want you to learn from videos that that don't that have less than 1 million views. And we want what do we want? At the end of the day, it's an outcome. So what is the outcome we want? So another thing I'm going to define. Give me a very clear script with perfect hook line with 3 options to choose from. Give me a clear tone to speak in, max 5 minutes of video length, as I am new at this. Example, look Jack can fills Dotty's YouTube channel. Okay, so some mistakes that okay. Okay, so let's put it and let's see what kind of things it creates. Now, ChatGPT or any other AI models can go through all the videos and watch the video on your behalf. This GenSpark is actually going all the videos and watching on our behalf. So we don't have to watch it again. It's literally watching all the thing. What do we do in the research time? We watch other people's video, what we find, what we like them. we take notes, and then we watch another video. Like that's how we 6-7 videos that we watch generally, and then we create our own script. That's a typical process. Now, thanks to JetSpark, we don't have to do it now. It will going through all the tools, understanding the videos, like it's all trying to understand all the videos. It's watching, literally like seeing that it can't watch like us. So it's go through frame by frame, all the like the transcript, it's reading and everything it's doing. And then it will create the script that is perfect and better than any of them. So complete 5-minute script, 3 brain reset method. Start with the hook. My name, and I'm about to share most powerful visualization technique that combines ancient wisdom with modern neuroscience. So this is a big hook, actually. So when you talk about the modern science and the ancient science and the modern neuroscience, that people love to listen to those things, to be very honest. And this is a hook for the most of the videos, the typical the law of attraction people use this thing, because law of attraction is more like it's particularly more like a secret. People believe it's a secret that most of the people don't know. So that's why people most of the time use the ancient wisdom. That's a lost wisdom. People forget it. You have 3 brains, not one. Your head brain think what your heart brain thinks, and your gut brain act. Most visualization technique only activate your head brain. That's why you can visualize for hours and get 0 results. When these 3 brains are now out of sync, you are literally fighting against yourself. Your head says I want success, your heart says your heart feels unworthy, and your gut take no action. Sounds familiar? So this is a typically we do, right? So now we have the script. How much time it took? Generally, like literally like 5-7 minutes, maximum 10 minutes. Trust me, we have worked with some of the biggest client, including some of the YouTubers. It generally took more than the professional YouTubers who have at least 1 million followers. If they have team, that's other thing. If they don't have a team, it literally will to create like at least 48 to 72 hours for the extreme professional people. So this kind of things now we can create in seconds, in just 10 minutes, under 10 minutes. Now is it, what do you think? It's interesting? So now this kind of things that we can do. The same technique that used my clients in the past, they create the entire thing, the entire the research and everything under 2 days and create the record it. That's the same thing if you want to create your own courses in future that we will talk about tomorrow, that how to create your digital product, that we will need GenSpark like software to help to do the research. Otherwise, research is the most time consuming thing, to be very honest. Now, those things that we don't have to do it anymore. The research can handle from this side. Now, this GenSpark is not just about the research. So you can literally create anything from here. So you can create your presentation. If you want to create presentation take a lot of time. Now you can create your own presentation. You can manage your own Excel sheet. You can create your own docs. You want to code anything, you can create from here. You can create your own designs, like t-shirt design, like graphics, social media post, everything we can create in now under second. You can create your own videos even, by the way. So now the script is done. So now you want to create a video. Do you want to create your own video? Now, video creation taking two processes. One is a recording, second thing is the editing. Now, you can record anytime you want, but for the editing, that's the most another difficult part, how to edit. So previously, you will need another designer, another video editor to design your post, design your content, design your videos, adding some caption, adding some like another script, different script inside of your video, the transition script that you noticed a lot of people do. So you will need a dedicated designer, video editor for that. Now, thanks to GenSpark like software, you don't need to do it. You don't need to hire a designer anymore. GenSpark can do the same thing within a second. GenSpark can edit your video. GenSpark can adding the caption in your video. GenSpark can add another transition inside of your videos. Everything GenSpark can do it on your behalf. Now, to do that, you will need, previously you will need a dedicated team to handle everything. So shoot, and for example, creating the video content, then editing or scripting, everything, you need at least 3-4 people team if you do it regularly. Now, after GenSpark, you don't need anyone. That's why all the companies is talking about they are laying off, they are firing their employees. Why? This is just a very small example what is possible. You don't need another service provider anymore. Literally, it's replacing everyone. So this kind of ability it can create, it can do something like that. So it might be scary, but this is a thing that we are now doing it. Another thing, let me show it to you. Another thing. So GenSpark, by the way, can create videos. GenSpark now can create, send email on your behalf, add something on your behalf in your calendar. If you want to book an appointment, you can create directly from here. GenSpark can call you on your behalf. So here is the option. GenSpark call for me. So for example, you want to book a call to a salon, or you want to book, you want to reserve you want a reservation on your favorite restaurants. So you have to call them, right? So but you don't want to call them anymore. So you can give the GenSpark your number, their number. GenSpark can call you on your behalf, and it can book an appointment on your behalf, and you will receive the notification. So you don't have to call them anymore. For example, you want to call a reminder. So you want to add a reminder to everyone who is joining the event. That we didn't do it yet, but so for example, we want to send an automatic call to everyone, 22 people registered, and we want to call them everyone. That, hey, our event will start at sharp at 9 a.m. I would love to see you here. So this is just a call reminder. We can do it from here. So now this kind of ability we have. We don't need an operation team anymore. Literally, we had previously an operation team who handle all of this thing, but we don't need anymore. Now, this is another very interesting thing. This is a most demanding thing, even the fact checking. There's a lot of spamming happening. For example, like a lot of propaganda sometimes happen, and so you can check the actually that this things is real or just a propaganda. Like a lot of political propaganda happening right in the world right now. All the companies are doing, all the the politicians are doing right now. So you can know this is a real sorry, or this is fake. You can search it from here too. You can create your own clips. So you can create your highlight of the video. So you upload the video. You created a full length video. Now you want to create short videos for Instagram Reels that most of the people do, right? All the YouTubers and everyone do it. Now you can do it right under second. Now I know few person who used to provide that kind of services, charge you monthly $400 to $600 a month for 4 videos. Now their job is gone, literally. Now using the GenSpark, you can do it. Now you might think, now I'm telling you because there's so many things, there's so many options there is for you can do it. But it's not like you should do everything. So what is the features is most interesting for you? I want you to try tonight. Some of the features that you should try. So GenSpark will give you typically 100 credit. So they will explain the credit if you go here, and they will explain how much credit you will need to create everything. So typically they will give you 100 credit every day. So for example, one task is 1 credit. If you create a video, maybe it will take 20 credits. So you can create like 3-4 videos. If you call someone, maybe it will do kind of like 50 credits. So that's how it's work. It's not very cheap. It's not, I think it's not very expensive. It's very cheap. It's $23 a month. But if you create videos, if you are creating videos, if you are writing content regularly, the same content that you create using ChatGPT, now you can create the same kind of much better content using GenSpark. Now, if you create those content, if you make money, so why you can literally spend like $23 a month? You don't need a team anymore to handle those things for you, right? So here is another very interesting story. So I have a client. She works as a diplomat in European Union. So she's not she's retired, but she joined as a part of the serve their country. And so that Europe country is facing some issue with America right now. So they want to do some kind of negotiation, and they want to go to the DC and to meet president in the White House, not the president or the people in the White House. So they want to create the research and everything. That's what the things is happening after the tariff in thing. So they wanted to discuss those things and how it destroying their country's economy. So they wanted to discuss with those things with White House. And so that client, she is now retired. She is not like a professional diplomat anymore, but she teach other people the leadership. She also have a lot of leadership uh, skill. She teach other people how to become a great leader. It could be CEOs, it could be politician, anyone. Now, she was telling me that, Indrodip, I don't have much time, but I want to give the presentation. Now, typically for the entire economical presentation, typically take a lot of time. Generally, sometimes 6 to 7 days, and you have a lot of assistants and everything you will need to present the idea to front of White House. And she did under 2 days using the GenSpark, the entire presentation, entire the economic presentation she did. What's the things happening inside their country, and what is the reason that that's America should do and to make it better, and why they should remove the tariff. And they create everything under 2 days. It typically is like 7 days process. So that's much powerful GenSpark could be for you and your day-to-day task. So that's why I want you tonight before sleep, go through GenSpark, create a post again, create a video. Even if you're shy, that's totally fine. Create and post it inside our community. No one going to judge you here. No one going to judge you. You don't have to post anywhere. You don't have to post on YouTube. You don't have to post on any kind of like social media. You can post here. So yeah, so that's how we'll do it. Before we start Q&A, another software that I want to show. By the way, there is a software called there is an AI for that. This is a software there's a kind of like an app store. Like we have an iPhone and we have App Store. On Android, we have Play Store. We have all the apps. Now, this is the same kind of platform. It have all the apps, all the AI apps. So for example, you want to search, you want to create videos, you want to create faceless videos. So you create the script, the Genspark gave you the script and everything. Now you want to create a video, but you don't want to show your face. I 100% recommend you should use your face, but right now you feel that I'm not ready. Then you can create your faceless video from here. So if I search faceless videos, and there they will give you the 100 of tools. So Whitecap, and it will give you the rating, like how much people downloaded. 89,000 people downloaded, 4.1 rating. That means it's good. It's free plus, so you can use the free version. Also, the paid will start $13 a month, $13.50. Like this kind of video we may saw a lot of in the YouTubes, right? They're generating millions and millions views, like all the like sceneries and everything in the background, and a kind of like a background voice. So you can create those videos even within a second. Now, another thing, that is a shortcut, but promise me that you will not use it, that you can clone your voice even. You don't need to, so you have to record your something and they will clone your voice. So you upload the script and it will read the script just like you are speaking. It's the name of the software called the 11 Labs. 11 Labs, yes. So 11 Labs can literally clone your entire voice, can create your videos on your behalf, and create entire graphics and everything just using like the everything using their automation tool. Now you have no excuses that I don't know how to create videos. Now I understand those things may overwhelm you. I don't want to use all the tools, but use Genspark and create some videos for yourself. Create videos for the and upload our community, on our WhatsApp community. Don't need to upload anywhere else. If you are not confident, if you are confident, upload it. If you are not confident, then you don't need to do it. But I want you, because I have trust, if you believe me as your coach, I'm here, I'm doing the things. I really want you guys to succeed no matter what. You are my clients, paid client, it doesn't really matter for me, because I want you to guys succeed and I want you to guys do something that took some action. To be very honest, if you took one action 1 year later, if you do it, follow the process, 1 year later you will thank me. So this is a thing that you can do literally. So for example, let me show it to you. Another, yes, today I was just experimenting with the idea. So for example, I wanted to create a brochure, a PDF. I wanted to create a PDF for this AI event. No, we didn't create a PDF anything for this event. So I just used the same formula. So I want to give 10x values. If I charge $27, I should give values at least $270. So here's the context that I wrote, and you can like wait, you can take screenshot by the way if you want to. And here is the thing. I'm going to teach them. So here is a 3 day they will learn, and then so it's told me that all of the things I said no, I want for that only 3 days, and then it create a, so it's create a, like not this one, let me just check. Okay, so it's create some kind of like an social media photos using ChatGPT, and now I wanted to create a PDF. So it created a PDF, dedicated PDF for me under 10 minutes. Now, if I create this kind of PDF, I have to run it here. Check download AI course. Yeah, this one it's Jensper created. Now, if we need to create this kind of PDF, how much time we'll need? Typically a day or half day of my designer work. Now, this may, if I drop the size, yeah. So now even I can even add a clickable button. So if I ask it to add a link inside the button, so it will add the link. So all the like the PDF we can create now under 5 minutes. How many time you spend generally to create the PDF? So you are talking to someone and they're asking me, can you please send it everything inside a PDF? It's a long time process, right? Now you don't have to do it again. So now using Genspark, we can create under 5 minutes. And I wanted to create some social media photos. I uploaded this photo and I wanted to create some kind of like a social media image. Now, this image that created, if you create the image from the ChatGPT's image's face is completely different. But this image is not actually is not looking bad. Yeah, my face is little changed because this is an old photo, but I guess it's tried really hard and create some of the great graphics. Now, literally, we can use those graphics in our for posting, for social media and everything. I can even control the design of the graphics. I can say you can change the design, everything it will change on my behalf under a click. By the way, Genspark have the ability to create your own website. You can create your own website using Genspark. By the way, don't think I'm associated with the Genspark. I'm not. I'm just trying to teach you a tool. This is called a super agent. This tool have a potential literally change your life. It can create a website. So using the same formula, you can ask it to create a website for you. So here is the AI developer. So you can create your own website that can including the booking website like a salon. You can create, so we want to create a coaching website. So one page single coaching website we can create under like 10 minutes. Literally under 10 minutes, we can create a website. So this kind of possibilities we have now with Genspark. Now, promise me that you will try tonight before sleep, that you will try to recreate another post and create another video. If you are not comfortable, then don't need to post anywhere. Trust me, but create it for our community and post it on our WhatsApp group. I promise no one will judge you because all are the same. We are all in the same page right now. We have nothing to do, we have nothing to lose, and we have nothing to fear about. Why should we fear? There is no fear actually. It's our brain is created as fear. And do you think people will judge us? People will not judge us. People want to listen, to be very honest, that my first mentor once told me that if you are talking an event or you are talking to any videos or you are doing something, people are not trying to judge us. They are trying to listen to you, what are you trying to say. Because people only care about themselves, to be very honest. If you are creating a videos and if you're posting or you're creating a social media post, they're trying to learn that if I'm able to learn something from this or not. If they're trying to, if they saw within a first 5 seconds, so we have a 5-second rule. So within a 5 second, we can understand that this post is for us or not. We all judge by subconsciously. We all judge within a 5 second. If I feel that this post is for me, I will read, otherwise I will skip. So always there's a 5 second rule applicable for all of your content and everything. So try to remember that. And now feel free to ask me anything, do you have any questions? Tomorrow we will learn how can we create digital products. It could be ebook, it could be some kind of like a short videos, series of videos, VSLs, anything that we can create, and we can charge money for that. Could be $1, could be $5, anything. Now you can unmute yourself and you can ask, or you can raise your virtual Zoom hand to ask anything.
Indrodip. Hi.
Yes.
This was Nishita. This was very informative, but very overwhelming for me, but exciting at the same time. So one of the questions I'd like to ask you is, how do you know which experts to reference when you are giving your prompt to AI? Like, how do you know that Joe Dispenza is the top researcher when it comes to visualization and all of that kind of thing?
You can search them, their name on YouTube, or you can
Okay.
even ask AI model, those ChatGPT. So wizard, give me the top 5 people in manifestation world.
Okay. Oh, so that's how you know it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so you should do that first. Okay. Okay, and then when GenSpark or any of the AIs give you info, do you edit that, or do you use it verbatim? Like, for
Sorry?
example, do you edit? Do you when you're getting your information from GenSpark, okay, edit that, or do you
Yes,
like
you
do
can ask it to edit it. You can ask it. So for example, it created a PDF, you will give all the information, and now you want to change something inside of the PDF. So you can give like the page 2, you wrote something this, but I want to use this. So you can ask
Okay.
to recreate
Okay.
it for you.
Okay. And what must our video be based on that you want us to do?
It could be anything. It could be about yourself, like how your
Okay.
journey, that like for example, the yesterday post. You could told most of the say something about yourself, your journey. So create a video like this that's using the same topic, or maybe you want to create a like a professional video, like your like professional life related videos. So whatever you are doing, for example, what kind of coaching that you are trying to do, what kind of audience, create some kind of videos like that. Or maybe create a promotional video, because you are not posting anywhere, you are posting inside of a community. So create a professional, like a promotional video,
Okay.
like an ad script,
Okay.
or
And
focus on educate people, teaching people. So whatever that knowledge you have, so teach them others that this is my knowledge and this is I'm doing for the last couple of years, and I'm going to teach. I'm going to learn this. I'm going to teach you this.
how long must the video be?
Hmm?
How
Sorry,
long must
under 5
the
minutes. Under 5
5?
minutes.
Okay.
3 to 5 minutes
Thank
is perfect.
And then last question, the website on GenSpark, is it it's for them to create your website, is it free or do you have to pay for it?
It's give you like credit, so 100 credit a day. So for example, for a website you need around like 60-70 credit per prompt. So
Okay.
basically you'll need a paid version for to do that, but
Okay.
it will not cost you, like I paid around like $24 a month. So if you pay monthly, yearly, then it will be $19, but if you pay monthly, then it will be $24. But under $24 you can create a lot of different things.
Thank you. Thanks.
Welcome. Anyone have any questions?
Yes, I'm not sure that I completely understand the process for the videos. I understand the framework, but when we want to, for example, record ourselves with a message for 1 2
Tell me
minutes,
what you do.
sorry?
What you do, like as a coach or you
Yes,
are.
but in how to include it in the process, like
No, tell me
probably.
like what you do. Like what did you do? Like are you like a coach or are you a consultant or are you giving any
Yes,
kind of
I'm
services?
I'm trying to start my coaching business, helping women for the career transition.
Okay.
And
So write
so,
that down inside your prompt that I am doing this as a I want to help women. Give them an
mhm,
age of the women. So
mhm,
for
mhm.
example, it's a very important. By the way, are they started their life or they are already in the senior positions?
In
For
the mid
example, they are
years.
so for example, it could be 45 to 55. That's the ideal age.
Yes,
So
yes.
write down that's my ideal audience age 45 to 55. They are women. They are from these countries. For example, they are from the US, Australia, or any part of the world. And now I want to create a videos to teach them this topic. Like how can they can transition? How can make it a transition? How can they from mid-level from their job to the top level? So how they can like reach like VP level positions,
Mhm.
what's the things they can do. So try it like this way. So you'll find a lot of videos, hundred of videos on this topic. So use the Janspark to research the topic and then create your own video. Explain yourself, explain your audience that why you should do it, why they should do it. Introduce yourself. So process is the same. Start with a hook. First, hook is very important. One is hook. Why should people always remember that we have 5 seconds? People will only give you attention for 5 seconds only, not more than that. We are so busy and we are so always a lot of things going on our mind. So we give only 5 seconds. So under 5 seconds, create a hook that why should people watch the video? Second, introduce yourself. Third, write, tell people that what they need to do because people don't know what they need to do. Do do you have any question? Ask me. Like if you have any doubts or
Uh,
anything.
yes, yes, I understand what you want understood now, but I'm wondering if I need to record my voice, where to include it in the process, how to say.
So you
If
can record on your phone. Just simply record it on your phone. Just using
and
selfie
to
camera.
yes, yes, I can, but and to upload this video or
Sorry?
just to add this recording and to add this in the video.
Hmm.
That's what you mean, or
Yes. That's what I mean.
uh-huh. Ah, okay, 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 I see. Thank you.
Hope you will do it. This is a homework because now you don't need to post anywhere, trust me, but do it for the community. Do it for yourself. This will give you a huge confidence. Because we have currently like a lot of people didn't join today, but we have around like 20 people in our community, 22 people. A lot of people will watch, they will give you the idea, maybe they will tell you that I didn't understand this, maybe this is good, this is bad, but those like the feedback are actually valuable. This will give you a confidence. If a lot of people said it's really good, then maybe you can post it. Why not? Try it. There's a nothing.
Yeah.
We have honestly remember that when you are starting phase, you have nothing to lose. You have literally nothing to lose. So what's stopping you? Okay, anyone, any questions? Yes. Do
Yeah,
you have
I
any
have a
questions?
question.
Yes, yes.
I didn't get to put what did you say under the rule? I was trying to write everything when you said rule, I
I will
want you to
send you all
study.
the prompt.
Can you help me with
I will send you the prompt.
I'm sorry?
I will send you the prompt inside of the community. The
Okay.
whole prompt I will send you. So so do you want to see the prompt,
Okay.
right?
And go I have to go to WhatsApp. Yeah. Yes, I wrote everything. I wrote role, the context, the task, and then I didn't get to finish rule.
So the rule is probably, yeah. Uh,
You started with I want you to study. and I didn't get to finish.
This one. So you can take a screenshot. Otherwise, I will send you the entire copy inside of the WhatsApp community.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can you put it up and I will do the screenshot? Okay,
Yeah.
let me see. Okay, yeah, right, that part right there. Hold on. Just a minute. Okay, I got it.
Okay. So don't like fall in the trap of
Okay,
lot.
I'm also a little bit like the other.
Yeah. I know it's a bit overwhelmed, but to be
Oh,
very honest,
I'm also a little bit, I think, confused on how to get everything done because I've never used GenSpark before.
that's totally fine. That's what we're learning, right? And that you don't
Mm.
need to learn anything. Try it. Now it's a morning time for you. You are in the US. So try it whole day. Whatever the time you have 24 hours. Try
We
it.
we have the night in front of us. Let's.
Yes. So try it. Try everything. Like go through the Gens Park, see those things. Um, like I had a friend who used the Gens Park. Now he told me that I can't pay. So I say, how then you are going to use it? So he said, like, I have 5 Gmail accounts. I will create different Gens Park account, and I will use it one by one. So, so this kind of things people do sometimes, but this is not recommended, by the way. But if you want to do it, you can. But this is try to do it. Like go through the entire platform. This platform is a huge, so many things, so many links, so many possibilities. But literally, this could be like a foundation stone of your success. Literally, like when you get started, when you started making money, and there will be time like you may not believe that you can make a lot of money, to be very honest. And there was a time last year when I was not making any money at all, and I forget her name. She was from Canada, and she told me that Indrodip, soon you will make a lot of money, and no matter what, you will make a money. At that time, you'll realize that what you are doing right now, what's the mistake that you are making right now. To be very honest, 2 months later, I started making money and started a lot of students just coming in, and things just changed. That time, that the most of the problem that we face, the operation related problems, that the deliveries, sending emails, and sending Calendly link to booking appointment, everything was a bit difficult to handle that time. But that time we didn't have like Genspark. But now we have Genspark. We can send email within a second. We can send email like automated email. So maybe if you remember that we send you the emails before joining, 5 minutes before, 1 hour ago before joining, 1 hour ago, 5 minutes ago, we send the email, and all the email we wrote using Genspark and send it from here. Now we are not doing any kind of manual task. We are not paying other software companies or anything. So we can do a lot of things in Genspark. So it's a overwhelming software. I understand, but there is nothing overwhelming if you understand it, if you go through it. Just like the studies. Remember, like I was never good at in maths, but math was always overwhelmed me. I was so awful in the math class. I was most of the time I would love to spend on the outside of the math class. But also same thing happened to the physics class, same chemistry class, but that's all the connected to the mathematics. And now, but I had to do it. I don't have any option that time. If I have to pass, then I have to do it. Otherwise, I will be school dropout, and I don't want that. If I did it as a school dropout, my mom
Mhm.
would kill me. So
Mhm.
I don't have any options. So I had to do it. Just like that, we are now in the place that it's a kind of like a mathematics. If you don't like mathematics or any subject, if you don't like, think like that, this is kind of like this subject. And now, yeah.
Mhm.
So can you ask GenSpark to actually show you how to use GenSpark?
Yes, you can use. You can even ask
No,
ChatGPT,
I want
GenSpark
to
how to
ask.
use it.
Yes, exactly.
Tell
Show me
your
step
whole
by.
story, whole life scenario that I'm currently doing this, I want to do this, and this is my vision. Next 1 year, I want to do this. I want to make this amount of money. I always want you, by the way, set an intention that how much money you want to make in the next 1 year. Set yourself, otherwise you will never able to hit the goal. They say in this is a very old ancient saying that if you want to reach to the moon, first reach to the roof. So if you want to shoot to the moon, you have to reach the roof first. Then you can think about the moon. So if you want to make, how much money you want to make in US dollar or whatever the currency, it would be Great Britain pound, euro, Australian dollar. People who are watching it live, recording, like write it down that how much money I want to make, and then plan it accordingly. Maybe you want to make just $50,000, $100,000, $1 million. That's completely up to you. There's no one going to judge you for that. And then how can and write it down the step by step. Explain the GenSpark or ChatGPT. This is much money I want to make. This is I know. This is the possibility I can do. I don't understand take at all. How can I do it? I used it personally, to be very honest, trust me. And ChatGPT gave me few information that was really game changing that time. Change at that time. It gave me creating a course that I'm planning to create course now, but I wanted to create like a coaching first because coaching now give me a lot of abilities to understand the human psychology, what kind of question my student want to ask, and now I understand that my audience, who my audiences are, everything. Now if I create a course now, people will love to buy it and people will enjoy the course. But if I started to creating the course before even started the coaching, then it will be more like a theory, not practical. That's a mistake that a lot of people make in the coaching industry. And they create the first, they say like, I don't want to do any coaching, I will create a course. And they created a course. After 6 7 months later, the course failed. And they
Then
said like coaching didn't work. Yeah.
okay, so then your coaching, how's your coaching based then? I mean, so I know you're doing this free webinar now, but I mean, how is your coaching actually based in terms of your time and in terms of, I mean, is it based, how many times a week do you do your coaching, etc.? How do you work it?
Coaching, basically I do like the business coaching, and I typically it's 1 hour a week per
Okay.
week that typically
Okay.
we use. So sometimes it's more than that. Sometimes we give like 60 minutes, 90 minutes, even 2 hours required on the like my students, what they want, what kind of question they have. So we generally I have that policy that I'm going to not going to leave until there is no doubts. So same thing we are applying here too. I'm not going to leave anywhere until you say like I have this question, I still have the doubt.
Okay, so you base it on maybe 1 to 2 hours a week for how long?
We do it for 12 weeks and 24 weeks.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
have 2 modules.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So
That makes a lot of sense with regards to the coaching, doing the coaching first as opposed to the course.
yes,
Um,
that's what I recommend to everyone. Start start the coaching, then create a course. Now you will have much better understanding what kind of course you need to create, who is your audience, what kind of problem are they facing. Talk to people first. That this is one of the thing that most of the people avoid, that what should I do, I don't know anything. So they feel they have like inferiority complex. This is the most common thing that we noticed. Like people will think I'm a fraud, but it's not. You have a experience. Maybe you lived your life 30 years, 40 years, you worked in a job 12 years, 13 years, 15 years, 20 years sometimes. Now you have experience. Why people will think you are fraud? So overcome those situation first. Like this is the all problems come from the mind. all the problem is created from the mind that this is our problem. That's we don't understand. Like maybe people will think, people will judge, but no one is going to judge you. No one, literally, like no one ever judged me. No one ever, like a lot of people say different things, but no one ever judged me. So this kind of thing is common, but you have to overcome your fear. If you realize that the fear is the biggest enemy, most of the time, fear is your biggest enemy. That I can't do it. Why you can't do it? Tell me, like, what's the feel in your body? Maybe your heart is like beating fast, you are feeling something in your belly. This kind of thing happen, right? But what the fear is coming from? This is the first time the event I did, I was really nervous because I never did any event, never did any webinar, and nothing. But what I did actually, I charged money for that event. You all paid $27, right? So when you pay $27, now I can't back off anymore. If it's free, then I will cancel it. To be very honest. Maybe before the event, I canceled it completely. I said, no, it was not possible. Maybe we'll try it in January. But since you guys are paid, now I have a reason. I can't back off anymore. Even if they give the refund, still it will create a bad impression for my career, in my career. People will think that this guy is not serious. But if I didn't charge any money, you guys just registered. If I cancel, then it makes sense, right? You guys even not even to care about that much. So, so I always recommend to charge money a little bit, so you can, like, it's now a tiger running behind you. You can't skip.
So if I wanted to approach, you obviously read my post this earlier on, and I want to approach women in corporate, but not individually. I want to actually go to corporate, to human resources, and actually, speak to them about their women in corporate. How would you suggest I do that? Like, what do I take to them?
First, that's the same process, but you have to follow here. If you want to reach corporate, LinkedIn is the best platform to do it.
Okay.
And if you want to reach the corporate leaders, like the Narija says, like she want to reach out to the mid-level, their employees, LinkedIn is always the best platform, not Facebook. You
Okay.
can reach much easier. Now, if you create videos, if you create content, those people will start following you. And now you
Okay.
can reach out to them manually. You can reach out to them through the LinkedIn. You can reach out to them through their email address. Then you can set an appointment.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Start with small companies, small local companies. Same thing, like start with someone local. I always give my client that's a deadline. Once we start the coaching, after the month 2, I always set a deadline that so if it's at October 13, I give them by 23rd of October, get a client from anywhere. I always push them so hard, and most of the time they succeed. No matter what, it could be your neighbor, it could be your friends of friends, it could be your mother-in-law, whoever. It doesn't really matter, to be very honest. But find a client. Once you have a find your client first, it will give you an immense confidence. You can't even imagine right now, if you're not serving any client, that how much confidence it will give you. After the challenge, we will do another challenge very soon. We didn't set the date yet. But promise me that you will get a client. Yeah. No matter what, you join my program or not, it's completely up to you later. But you promise yourself that I will close a client within the next 1 month. Before Christmas, I'll close a client no matter what. And it could be anyone. We'll learn
I
those
have
things.
I have two clients, my husband and my son. See, one is since birth, the other one is after marriage. So long
To find a
coaching,
real client who will pay you money.
yes, experience, let's say.
Yeah, the experience. Until someone pay you money, it will not give you the confidence, to be very honest. No real money. Even it's a very small amount. So yesterday we had Gurpreet with us. She was really struggling. And I told her that now your brain is thinking that making money is more easier than like not making money is much easier than making money. So brain is completely programmed that way. So maybe you are not making money, so you are more comfortable nowadays not making money anymore. Think like that, right? Most of you, I'm assuming. And people are also watching the video replays. The same thing, that you are more comfortable not making money anymore. So what I suggest to her and few other clients that start charging money for your coaching calls. So for your calls, charge very small amount of money, $9, $10, $20, $27. It's very small amount of money. Give them a lot of values. If they're giving you $10, give them $100 value. Give always 10x value to your clients, no matter what. Give them a value, then invite them to join you. If you give them a value from your pure heart, not just from the trying to sell, if you give them a lot of value, most of the time they want to join you. They will feel the energy. And most of the time they want you to join and they will ask you how much do you charge. Now, she started doing it from first week of October. It's 13th October. She had two clients. She closed $7,500. And then there's no client last 3 months. Another same thing happened. This is not a coincidence. Another thing happened with another client. That guy is extremely lazy. I said him lazy. And he never listened to me. He don't listen to me. He has so many coaches. He have 3, 4 coaches for everything. He have a YouTube coach. He have an Instagram coach. He hired me. And he working with so many coaches that he always take classes. So for example, in the school, I have so many tutors. I used to go tutors, all the tutors, and I don't study in my home. So we used to do that thing. And he has so many coaches that now he overwhelmed after so many lessons. So I told him, forget everything and start charging money for your coaching call. Do it. Do it for the 2 weeks. And he started charging now. He don't even have confidence that he should charge $27, $30. So I said, no, I'm going to charge $9. And his actual program cost you people, he's a fitness coach, by the way. His actual program will cost you $3,000 for 6-month program. Or not 3-month program, sorry. Now he said he closed to client or $1,200. He can't even say $3,000 because his brain is not understand like he deserves $3,000. But he is the most laziest person I have ever met. He closed to client. And also so many things. I have so many case studies, so many that probably we can talk the whole day. So many examples like this. I had a client from England and she always asking me after the call, Indrodip, it's not working. I just wrote a content and no one is seeing it. What happened? What happened? What happened? And she always asked me. She texted me like I gave her my personal phone number. Like I generally give to them my personal phone number. So if you're using iPhone, you can text me on my phone. So she sent me like generally after waking up morning, I see 8, 9 text every day. Then I do this, I created this, and it's not working. It's not working. Why no one is interested? So I said the same thing. Start charging money because you are looking to attract client. $3,000, $4,000. She wanted to charge it 3,000 Great Britain pounds. 3,000 Great Britain pound is a huge amount of money compared to US dollar. And she told me that like no, every call, whenever someone book a call, within a 5 minutes, she want to sell them. She want to sell them her program within a 5 minutes. So I said, no, it's not. That's not how it works. So you are desperate to make money. And if you are really desperate to make money, that other person can feel you immediately, within a second, that that something is wrong and it's not safe to work with her. So I said the same thing. I said the same principle, that focus on the coaching, teaching, and then invite. It doesn't really matter. They will come, not, you don't need to think about it. If you like deliver from your heart, like from pure heart, and then people will come. So within a like, she started charging around like the same thing, $27 per coaching call. She gives a lot of value. She booked 13 14 client, like not client but actual the prospect who paid her 27 pound. And she closed 3 people from there. 2,500. She didn't charge 3,000, but she charged 2,500 Great Britain pound GDP. So that's how it's worked. It's worked so many people. So I always recommended to charge money little bit, because you should give value to your work. If you're not giving value enough, your time, your work, then it's not work. Then people will not respect you enough. The same thing I told you yesterday, that the newsletter, my newsletter, see around like 100 people open my newsletter every week. 100 200 people, 200 people I send, around like 140 people open it. And we have a tracker that how many people spend time with the newsletter also. So typically people spend 3 minutes 4 minutes, but never ever apply it. Only 1 or 2 people apply it. So imagine the ratio. 140 people are reading it, only 2 people applied it, and they are making money from it. Because it's free. People will not give you enough value to the free things. So if you are giving value, so much value to the free things, and then people will not give you enough respect. But free, where you give free values? Through your YouTube videos, through your normal videos, through your content, give as much value as you can. Share all the secrets. There's no one going to steal your secret. Share all the things that you know. People will love you for that. Okay, so anyone have any questions, any doubts?
Thank you very much. Indrodip, have a wonderful day or evening. I'm not sure where. Is it evening there where you are?
Yes, it's evening.
Oh, okay. Have a wonderful evening. It's evening here as well. Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you. Bye.
Anyone have anything? Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. Okay, then. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.